Hello.
Oh Lord, I'm having to stretch a bit. I never did go back and do that thing. I don't even remember what the thing was, but I know it was something that I was like, I wonder if... I'll figure it out later. But for now, we are continuing. A month since relief will make sure she focuses at work. Literally what I just did. We have a roof over our heads for another month. 4. Yay. Grand Slam fighters crown a new heavyweight champion. By the way, I hope everyone's doing well. Hi. I kind of had a rough, quick start to this, so I'm not even thinking right now because I was like, I was setting up all my stuff to like, okay, I gotta let everyone know I'm going live. So I set up the Twitter thing, I set up the Blue Sky thing, and then I hit post, and then I was like, I haven't started the stream yet. Because, you know, people aren't going to stick around if the link ain't working. So I have to make sure the stream starts. That way it takes them to the starting screen and stuff. So they see I am working on it. I'm moving. So I had to take some extra time to make sure that was okay. Anyways. Grand Slam Fighters crowns a new heavyweight champion. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. Well, at least he'll do it after taking a shower. So exciting. If only I understood what was going on. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession: salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's terrifying. That's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Islands of Japan. And Australia? Australia is a tad more complicated than that. Why is Australia more complicated? Don't tell me the deadly everything evolved. Itchy eye, jeez. Okay. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. The people look more robot-like by the day, too. This is true. I mean, if people are getting augmentations, like, what's to separate a human from, you know, a Lilim? Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, it was because I missed a day of news reading and stuff. And I didn't know if that would affect anything. Huh. Pardon me. Sheesh. There we go. Alright. Anyways, let's go to work. Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? I don't even remember how that song goes, so I couldn't correct that if I wanted to. Screw you for calling me while I'm streaming. Gosh. Wait. Shine Spark. Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. Eh? That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since... well, never. Oh no. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name! Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked! No doubt about it, that gleam in his eye is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you're hit. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Hey, goat! Bye to you too. I need to keeping that one because I love that song. I think I like that one. Sure. Nighttime maneuvers. Sure. Yeah, alright. I didn't necessarily mean to click it, but oh well, it's there now, and I'm okay with it. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. These two! I remember I made him sound very flamboyant. I don't remember what she sounded like. Fuck. You are too happy, and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here. Sorry? Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. I'll make it a big beer for the bitch. For the occasion. All right! Set that stuff in. My fingers crossed. Mine too, bud. Words are difficult. Just talked about it. I do appreciate that. Oh, yeah, no, the bass of it sounded great. It was Bass of the Titans, and there was a different one that... I don't think it was Bass of the Titans, but there was a different one that started... Ooh, pardon me. It started with a really good bass bit, too. It'll pop up eventually. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her face, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck. You're making it too obvious, kid. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. I mean... Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. So let's go ahead and make that bloom light before I decide the non-alcoholic. 1, 2, 4. Aged rocks and mixed. And now... non-alcoholic. Jane from Water. Which one is it? Is this suplex? No. Punch option. Yeah, classic. Frothy water. What else we got? It's the bad touch. Velvet? No. Definitely not. Mercury bar. No. Promo drinks. Man, woman light. No. It's the temple. No. I'll do him a sugar rush. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know, they keep on getting sweeter. Monica, Erica, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica on the side, a little bit of Tina, a little bit of Mary's what I need, a little bit of Jessica. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh fuck, that's the Mambo number 5. I love it. Oh man. Okay, oh. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, a fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? You still on fucking cloud 9. Emphasis on the fucking! Or is it fucking in cloud 9? Hi, sis! I gotta know, when did you come in? Please tell me it was right when I said emphasis on the fucking, because that's just a hilarious way to start the stream. Oh my god. What about sneaky, sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? Just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum, so I don't know how well it applies to you. Hey, these things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why shouldn't she? Or no, why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well... We live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. Quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Which one's getting which? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Rocks mixed and piano. Oh man. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't ask me why I'm singing this. Even I do not know. Now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking Lumen. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So, you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah, we're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come! Are you sure? We will! Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Belle! Bill? Please come again. Party? I'd love to go! But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry! I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Nasty. Hey, Revan. Nasty, you say? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember if it was mixed. Like on the rocks and mixed. Here. This is the. Hold on. It was nasty, all right. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it. No, thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-loving fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to either arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to the Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well. Anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. Whoop! Hi there! Oh, shit. What'd you say? That's a big fat lie, and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't! Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted, he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira Mickey came yesterday again. You're shitting me! You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see! Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair! Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just baffled as you are, just as baffled as you are right now. Blah, 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 words. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I mean, damn, if she came twice. But that's not to say she can't come more. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Although, hold on, wasn't a Sparkle Star? No. Yeah, I want to get her drunk because it's funny when they get drunk. Alright then. They're all optional, which is so interesting to me. Mixed. Okay, sweet. How did I fuck it up? Oh, shit. Okay, that's how. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here. Phew! Let's just chill a bit. Still not fair. You know you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I am not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Bwah! Joe hates me! It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring! Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Wanna know who it was? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not sense it. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on! Bartender, you're making a lot of faces there. Did 2 bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe. Inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. But come on! I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something! I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over. Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Us? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Alright. Jill, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Oh yeah, no. Streaming Chan's fucking hilarious. Grilled Gil. Alright, Gil, come with me. No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss! Boss! Alma and Gil didn't fuck! Well, that's a bummer! She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl. And you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know. You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know how to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it'd just feel weird. Well, that's bad for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean, that way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. Maybe. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Ah! Holy crap, did you two really fuck? Sean has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil? You're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right up. Eh? What? Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. What's the word ending? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just start with page mixed. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? Or why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. Fuck, that was a hard sentence, and I don't know why. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then. Let's try something sweet now. Something sweet. That's more like it. Let's give her a brand tea. Yeah. 6. 1, 2, 3. That was 8 next. Here. Nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they'd just start looping through good words and answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know how it makes my inner child happy, or I don't know. It makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me! Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's loom. The method might have been different, but we too have evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't do it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. I'll make this a big one for her. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. Man, that Go-Go is a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee's too much of a prick, and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill, I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilim! Cute girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Rush. Sugar Rush. Again. Good choice, Dorothy! Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chin. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chan? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chin. I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus, I became Streaming Chin. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan, though, so I just went along with it. Oh, yeah, I get it. Both of these voices hurt. I'm having to close my throat so much. Ah! Why do I do this to myself? Ah! At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Dolores Hayes? What? Subtle as a brick to the face. What? Anyway, I'm here because last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so, I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Jesus. Oh, so he used the contract to, yep, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously. Why? We don't need that much detail. Oh, are they about to make a joke about him getting a paper cut? Oh, God. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. There it is. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. Jesus. I've never gotten this far before, so this is all a first for me. Fuck. Oh, Lord. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. I don't even want to think about it. Jesus. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. All right. 2 big beers, honey. Now I need to. She's not even gonna recognize that Streaming Chan called her honey. Ugh. I didn't fuck it up. I thought I fucked it up for a second. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I somehow miscounted. Here. Cheers! Cheers! Alright. I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the camera. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't gonna stream over the water. I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a smoke cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the camera and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yep. Luckily, the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I've had sex in a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex in a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. Ah! Fuck! Jesus, this is just dick torture on speedrun or something? Fuck. No, when I'm drunk, I sound a bit different. But I do know how to sound drunk and how to act drunk. That's where that's coming from. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait! I think I should leave. But care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure! Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. Pair made in hell. Definitely a hot take. Goat, why? Why? That is not a joke that needed to be made. Why do you torture us so? At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We were in the same place. Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Either I'm getting old, or that girl was too much even for me. Oh, that's funny. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year, filled with health and joy. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. Oh, nothing to read. Interesting. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax. Everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Vol. Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. Oh, what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Ugh, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I just... I remembered all the times my sister provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table. She sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she had it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe if she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased 3-fold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about the chest pains shortly after I left? No, she didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time, and the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well... Back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate, just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while, to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Honor. We are quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No. It's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when you look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. And it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah. She was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should celebrate her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. So I'm gonna do something sweet for her. Hope to brush them well. I don't know. Sugar rush. blue fairy would probably do well. So, I'm thinking of this like a sort of wine deal. Just add like just the slightest touch of alcohol. There's something I feel like a little poetic about like having just something a little alcoholic for someone who's passed. I don't condone giving minors drinks. In fact, I'm not even sure she's a minor. For all I know, she could be 18, which technically still not right. But that's only constricted to the US, kind of. Hell, fucking Germany lets people drink beer at the age of 16. Or was it wine? It was one of those. Of course, Germany, it's also cheaper to drink beer than it is to drink water, for some reason. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. Oh, wait, no. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can, at the very least, make you rest easy. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure that the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot, idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot! Ugh. Hey, Jill. Promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise we won't fight? I can't do that. You and I are both too wicked. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. And what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. Right? I am legitimately tearing up. It's We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it. You've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink, can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that! It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well, interesting. I did hide all the... I did hide all the dildos in the house that night. only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber.
Woof! This game.
And as a follow-up, she used the same cucumber in a salad days later.
Ha!
She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch, Jill?"
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all.
Huh? Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure. I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep. He opened up a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting,
I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy!
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls, the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. The beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society and her circle of friends. A lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did. They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since. August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Jill, I'm a bit dizzy. Must be the alcohol. The what? I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I? Yeah, but... Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel a bit dizzy, then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. If you're trying to justify your action with a moral, you're digging yourself deeper. Huh? Or wait.
Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here.
Oh no, it's Alma. Shit. They're both yellow. I was thinking it was the other guy, Jesse. So, I thought it was supposed to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. I think it's a bit late for that. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you.
Is this the end of the game? It is. Wow, okay.
That was really great. I didn't know I was that close to the end of the game. Do I try to extend the stream or do I just leave it as is? I only have an hour right now. gonna let this go, just because I really like this music, and I like watching credits. I don't necessarily read through all the names all the time. I don't necessarily, look at everything that's going on with it, but it gives credit to the people who work on it, and like I feel like that's deserved. It's well deserved. But yeah, that was a powerful ending. Like, wow. And there's still so much that I like. Oh man. Because what's gonna happen with the bar closing? What's gonna happen to Jill? There's so much that could keep going. Like, I want more. I want more of this story. I don't even remember when this came out. If there is a sequel. I want there to be a sequel, like, really badly. But, like, I think there was talk about her going to a different bar that was, like, N-1RVANN-A or something like that. Either way, it was called Nirvana. I did have fun. Oh, did you have fun? Yep. I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you, though? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. $2016. I really hope they're working on more. I would love another one. Yeah, gosh, it's such a good game. The characters are all wonderful. If you know what the letters SPNATI, if you know what that's for, there's like a lot of characters from this that appear in that, and it's pretty funny. And the writing they did for that was amazing as well. Completely different people, of course, but yeah. But just damn. Saturday, February 25th. Ooh, getting some answers. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, Shut up. I'm having a good time. See, even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. I'm going to look that up right now, because I don't believe you. Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll look it up after this, put it that way. If it exists, I need to play it. Oh my god. I didn't know there was a sequel if it exists. Alma, you remind me a bit of my... Alma. Her. Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to show she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she brought her that shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl.
A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it? Oh, shit. I don't doubt that it's by the same people. Like, again, I just gotta see it because I have not heard of that title before, so I need to see it. And then I need to wishlist it. And then when I get enough money, I need to buy it. Cucumber? Ow. Just, what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as ass. Her ass. What this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mess. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Jesus. Are there still more? I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. It's not out yet. They're still working on it. Ah! Okay. You have me very excited. I am going to be looking it up in a sec. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your four-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Ha. Emo who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. The hell? Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. Nice. Cool. I like that. Not sure what I can find in a new game. Plus, I might look it up and we'll see what happens. But awesome. Okay, no, I gotta look this up now. Hold on. Nirvana, I've got to know. Oh shit, it's real. And the Pro Tag has much bigger boobies. Upcoming indie. Indefinite hiatus to work on other projects according to the post on their website in 2020. Fuck! I anticipated it was delayed. So, we've got plans for it essentially. They've got some good promo material out for it too. Like that. But doesn't have a release date yet. And that makes me so very, very sad. Describe content like this. Does not contain direct graphic depictions. Yeah, contain mature dialogue. Yeah. Okay. Well, that does make me happy that it exists. It is not currently released, and that makes me sad. They do have some other games, though, that seem interesting. So, Psychosis, yick. That's an interesting one. I'll have to look into some of these. Okay, but now what? I don't necessarily want to start a new playthrough with this right now. Honestly, when it comes to the special stuff, I kind of want to look at that on my own. Although, I don't know. Maybe at times I might, whatever it's called, stream some of it. I don't know. We'll see. I like to stream randomly sometimes, random games, random things. But yeah, they have another version of Valhalla. They do! Say they had an... Nice. What is the other version of Valhalla called? I haven't heard of that one. The fuck? That's, that is a name, and I'm looking at their Steam page, the list of games they have. Are you sure about that? Especially with that name? A kid's version? I'm gonna have to give that one a separate Google just in case. The fuck is that name? It was. Okay, that's actually okay. So that's not a game. That's a book. Yeah, it's a short 30-page story about a boy left behind on the mean streets of Glitch City, the girl left behind by the laws of physics, and the walls we build while waiting for someone willing to break our walls down. Anna Green and 4 Julius Stingray. Interesting. That is such a name, though. Sapphic Pussy Rhapsody. Jesus. Okay. Images inside the ebooks. Ooh, high resolution standards. That's cool. I might wait till I can actually purchase that, because I could download the story for free, but if I pay a little bit for it, I can get pictures and stuff, which would be fun. And it being a 30-page story, I could absolutely read that for like probably a whole stream. So I'll have to get that at some point. It's on Itch.io. That's cool, though. And then, now, what do you mean kids version? A kids version of Valhalla? What is this? Was this released on April 1st? It's literally called a downloadable epic prank for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. What would happen if all your favorite Valhalla characters went to the same high school? Valhalla Kids is an unofficial spin-off of Valhalla's cyberpunk bartender action where Donna Zane and the gang have adventures every day. Say was just about to get her booth ready for the school festival, but it got destroyed. It's now up to Dana Zane to find whoever did this, to break their backs and make them humble. Explore the school to find your favorite characters in this awesome family-friendly adventure. Disclaimer, all depicted characters are over 18 years old. Why does that matter? Even if their dialogue could contradict this statement. Why does that matter? What kind of game is this? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hidden passwords? Oh no. Goodness. I'm gonna have to get this game too eventually. It is named price, so I could potentially just get it for free, I think. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Like, the thing about that disclaimer, all depicted characters are over 18 years old. I've only seen that attached to certain games. And with the discussions that happened with these characters, oh my god, I just noticed oh, that's so cute. Oh, I'm oblivious, but still. Goodbye, Miss Bartender. Ah, you're hurting my heart. Why? Why must you hurt my heart? Oh my god. Anna? What's Anna? I'm not serving dogs. I don't know what this is. I should probably actually be reading this, so hold on. We're gonna go back to the title screen, and then we're gonna get into that. So I'll play through that, see whatever the hell that is. But April Fool's comedy, Rin Peace, Slice of Life, Valhalla, love it. I'm gonna have to get that game because that just sounds funny. I don't know if I'll play it on stream either. I might, just because I played through this whole thing on stream. So yeah, but I won't do it this time, only because I don't know how long that's gonna take. And I'm thinking about going ahead and just kind of wrapping up as soon as I finish with this. Just cut it short a little. But God, this is so much fun. I'm learning so much more than ever, and I'm very happy about all of these things. Thank you, Goat. You have made me a very happy man today. And I really hope they finish Nirvana. Please, fuck's sake, finish Nirvana. I really want to play it. Okay. So I think the prologue is the thing with the dogs. And I could have played that. Actually, I could probably play it right now. Oh, there's 3 days. Yeah, okay. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple days off. Business as usual, then? Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Safe Air Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. We're just gonna keep this the music. Time to mix drinks and change levels. Lord Pumperump!
Excuse me. I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Hello?
Dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Sayfair Toy Company?
Yeah! Did I arrive too early?
No. Clyde's an adorable son of a bitch. A Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. Gonna try and blend that fucker. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And here you go.
Thanks.
This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it?
Here you Wienerton.
Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. You get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality.
Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then.
Okay. If they would allow it, I'd like fill the damn thing up with just the Bronson extract, just because that would be funny. Now, this is going to be more complicated than I would like for it to be, so we're just going to start. Okay, that's 2, 2, 1, 4, 4, 6, 2. No, those weren't even Bronson. 1, 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 3, 2, 4. Okay. It's that one with 6. There we go. 6. 1, 4, 3, 4. 10. 2. And there it goes. Here.
What the hell is this?
Your order.
This is what Bronson extract tastes like.
Sorta, yeah.
Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort.
No, it's not.
Oh, here we are.
Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Sayfair Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so a company run exclusively by dogs. Really. And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean... Are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid butt on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? Never mind.
Sparkle Star.
Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to be only Corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Rimbrook Welsh Corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh Corgis. But the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans weren't invited. So, yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There is a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like the time when an AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. That at some point, all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job. But dogs. It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs. But I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great. Thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. Well, hi then. Drink, motherfucker. Drink, motherfucker. Drink. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker.
Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service?
What may I serve you?
Beer, and quickly.
Coming right up. Here you are.
Damn, you're a slow piece of shit.
Hey, boss. What was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu. Yeah, that. You having a premonition? Something like that. The dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why is the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in a year or so I've been here that has actually played with dogs. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had some come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone, and they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that. But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. I have half a mind to start making him something extremely alcoholic. I haven't bought it. Okay. Sugar rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Aged eggs. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work?
It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now.
Yeah, I read something like that once. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos?
It's good for PR.
You don't say.
Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions?
Yes, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk?
They see humans do it and they think it might be fun.
Just like teens, then.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper.
What can I serve you?
Moon.
Excuse me?
Moon.
A moon blast?
Moon. It's like they knew I'd be playing this game. A big moon blast. Moon.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Something's wrong. That should equal 20. What did I do?
3, 4.
Jeez. Okay. On the rocks. And shit.
Here.
Moon.
Was that a good moon or a bad moon?
Pesky fairy ball. What? I revisike picase lispe. Okay, 1 crevice spike. Jesus. He's speaking pig Latin. Fucking asshole. Like, it's one thing when people are saying it to you. You can figure it out a lot more easily. But when you're actually reading it, it does fuck you up. Uye understandue... No. Understandue ime? I was a kid too. Earhay. Hank, stay. You sure you didn't give me alcohol? I'm feeling dizzy. Maybe you're just drunk off the mood of the place. Yeah, that might be it. You want anything else? Oh, sure. Why not? What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. I mean... Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? I'm sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities, like getting stuff off of shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. But how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they found this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I
can see that happening somehow. The SEC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as Sayfair toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello, or no, hello! The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me? You are... I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're Lilum! Not at your service, then. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months! I come here to see your charming face and and you say I'm just kind of a regular. For shame, honey, for shame. Sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. Huh? You're playing hard to get. Even if I wanted to get you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. There it is. That's my jam. So, who booked you? This guy? The Sayfair Toy Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also oh, don't joke like that. You think I'd kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around, I'd just see dogs? Yeah. Did you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients want a doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Isn't that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. All right, sirs. The night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part here, after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care! Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up! No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with drinking. Oh, holy shit, I needed more water than I realized. Thank you. And stretching. Oh, me. Oh, my. Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Look at how my freaking model goes haywire. I gotta fix that. There we go. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. A drink while you make drinks. Facts. 2 hours. It is, especially for all the voices I've been doing.
I don't know if I make it sound easy. In a sense, it is easy, but it's also rough on the voice to keep switching back and forth between this voice and this voice and so many other voices. It's a real pleasure whenever Gil or Jamie speaks. It's not so much a pleasure when the news dude comes in because I give him too much of a gruff voice. I can do him for short periods of time, but if he's on screen for too long, it hurts. You drink, you make, you drink. I mean, I could do that. Depending on the drink, it would actually be very successful. I am a lightweight, but I only have so much drink I can make, unfortunately. Okay. Do you like darts, boss?
Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything.
Sure. Well then. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please?
God, a human.
Sure, coming right up.
Shake it off. Here.
Thank you.
May I ask, what do you do for these dogs, Miss?
Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty.
And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in.
Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian.
They're all your clients?
Yeah, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building.
So you're Betty the... Oh, cram it.
Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now.
Keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns?
Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place.
Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyways?
They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution.
But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it.
Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But
You have a point.
skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements.
Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Ahem. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink?
I'm fine for now.
Call me if you need anything.
Sure.
Worm trigger.
That's the same as dragon fucker. You can't fool me. Hey, have you seen a red dot?
I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot. Not today, no.
Do you have any red drinks?
Red drinks?
Yeah, the drink might know something.
Right.
Mars Blast.
Wait a minute. This makes your face red. It doesn't mean the drink is red. So... Wait, dogs are colorblind.
Now I'm wondering if it's even gonna matter when I pour.
Ah, shit. I didn't need to put it in Adelheid. shit. This is the worst I've ever done at making a damn drink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Okay, 6, 1, 4, 2, jeez. No, that's orange. I think the Sugar Rush is red. Here.
Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went, or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up.
Huh. Bangkok bastard, if you say so.
Those damn Pomeranians. They think they can come and take our jobs.
Excuse me?
We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis.
Must be slow news day.
But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races running our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races
Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company?
Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch.
All right. Here. Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. If I remember correctly, Zen Star is the all-in-one, yeah? Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description. Kind of. Alright then. So you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what did we find out? They're just very adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're don't you dare. Ticked off. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice, though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday, and as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw-up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they are in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do your job. Don't mind me.
Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy!
Hello.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
You?
I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy!
What can I serve you?
Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice.
Coming right up.
Drink up! On the rocks and blended.
Shake it. There it is. Timing with that keeps getting terrible. Here.
Aw, ain't you a cutie? Loopy doopy roo.
Woof.
Courage? You know what I hate, man?
What do you hate, dog?
Cabbages, man! They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I didn't like them. Or I don't like them.
Calm down, dog. Do you want anything?
For cabbages to not exist.
I meant to drink.
Oh! I'll have a big grizzly tipple then.
I can do that. I don't know why I pronounced grizzly like that. He said big. Fuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog.
Thanks, man.
I was expecting a, Courage the Cowardly Dog joke there. I am sad. Bartender! Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you. And make it big. You like them big, Miss Betty. It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big sweet drink.
I think the bad touch is a sweet drink. Nope, it's sour. Damn.
I'll do a Brantini. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to your mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. Doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Huh. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left with an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. The story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using an electrolarynx. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about him, or about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing the story. Yeah.
Accident? You named the dog Accident? That's just mean.
Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? Tonight I'm feeling like it's not moving fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry. Coming up. Here you go. Have a good time out there.
Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog 5. The most important dog. But you gotta wonder, what happened to dogs 1 through 4? Bartender. 1 Brandtini, please.
Sure. Here.
Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty.
Sorry, I'll change it.
Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brandtini anyway. How?
Taking a breather. Yeah, not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyways, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Ahem. Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel they are actually cut for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here, basically. Why the question? I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal. If you're comfortable with the opportunity, you think you'd take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Well, you should be a counselor. It's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank you.
Dog. I mean, God. God. Dog, damn it.
Done for the day, I'm guessing? Yeah. I might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. You look bummed, boss.
Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad?
Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar.
I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us.
One problem at a time, boss.
Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time.
Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something?
Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you?
Right. Here, I'm gonna... I do like that one. We're gonna... Let's see, what was that? I think it was Nighttime Maneuvers. That is a good one, but we're gonna... Where is it? There it is, Base of the Titans. Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to get lightheaded because of the way I'm having to read these things. Oy. It just happened after a while. Whew. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Bartender, we meet again.
Oh, Miss Betty.
Hello.
And Mr. Corgi Lover.
Call me Deal.
Deal.
Deal?
Deal.
Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two.
What can I serve you today?
I'll have a beer.
I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming right up.
Beer.
Actually, I'll make it big for her. I think that's right. No, I need 4 more. There we go. Jesus. Here.
Thanks.
Thank you. You seem distracted.
Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you?
No. Well, yeah. But it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday.
Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird?
For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts.
Like you?
Worse.
Oh.
She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on.
Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement?
No, I don't have a license for that. Oh, well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Or, oh well, thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job?
Sure.
I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand.
What does the training involve?
It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. most of our time, though. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because of an itch. Okay. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients' dogs. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff.
They are chasing me, man.
Who?
The cabbages, man. The damn cabbages. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Out for my rump.
Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down?
A big blue fairy would be nice.
Okay. Here.
Thanks. Very nice of you.
Third bark day. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever felt guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. Well, that sounds familiar. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see the difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lose an arm and replace it with a mechanical arm, that does exactly what the older one did. I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kits. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what's suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun. Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today. At least, dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has enhancements. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindingly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? Or what does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. You two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation.
Poop eater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink.
You mean the mirror?
No, another dog.
I see. What can I serve you?
You're not gonna do anything about the other dog on the top of the sink?
I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet.
Coming right up.
Sugar Rush.
Here you go.
Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on the top of the sink.
I will. Don't worry.
Well then. That was quick.
Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance.
While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver.
Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage.
What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks at a bar?
In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot. Always make me giggle like an idiot, though.
That's not an opinion, that's a statement.
Oh well.
Please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes. We'll let you decide which one is better.
Coming right up.
Say fuck it and make both.
Yeah.
No fighting this way, right?
Wow, you're quite the softy. Just kidding. Wise choice.
No complaints here. How did you two end up discussing that?
Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis.
Don't you like corgis?
They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them.
I should say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
No, actually, I heard that one too.
Real.
Still, I can't see why you're so tired.
Don't know. Maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their own dental floss, or their owner's dental floss. Blah, 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 blah. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like I'm like a mom, and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences.
I'm just talking about your job.
Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them, as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with directors about the whole cardigan company?
I was going to do that tomorrow when they are all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable. I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice. Just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine, still complaining about his back, still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the tests years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually complex, isn't it? Lilum being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilum's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilum you'll be taken care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilum wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery and all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilum can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect and maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. If you're interested, or are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money shredder.
Listen here, punk! Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail, and now I'm too hyper to control myself!
Sorry.
Just give me anything.
Alright. Yeah, something bubbly just feels right for whatever reason. He said anything, so. Here. Phew, that's better.
Thanks, punk.
No, see, I can see the value of other dog races, like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier?
Yeah?
The white knight that was with her? She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? I mean, what? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named Flora, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
Weird. I've always thought the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it 4? 4 is a Lilum I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it Ass. I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the sight, eh? It's so lively. Sometimes I fear 4 shadows my presence entirely. Hold on, wait. I bet when you and 4 play. Ah, that was a pun. I gotcha. God, that's terrible. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground. What is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something else. What is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this several times. I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a blue light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. I'm getting lightheaded and it's annoying. Because I'm having to keep switching back and forth to the very different. Because Steel is very breathy, and so is what's her name? Fucking. So no, it wasn't. This isn't a new run. This is the prologue, because I realized I didn't play it, and I've never played it before. So I was like, that's interesting. I'll give it a shot. So at the start of the game, she starts talking about how she's happy. She's not going to have to see any dogs anymore. They had like a big dog party. Gil comes back, and she's like, yeah, I had to serve all these dogs without help. And now you get to clean the bathroom. And there's so many jokes about how the bathroom is a complete mess. Oh, I had to take a water break there. Good Lord. It's a really fun game. Oh, I think after these 3 days, I'm going to have to cut it, though. Getting too lightheaded. It's... we should be getting close to the end, though. Making that next 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Aged rocks mix. Here. Thanks. Say,
you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you could still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs can't call her mom to mock her. Or the dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made a dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with their stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. Why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Why did you want your turn at the Betty model? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's help always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person's not okay, or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you. Piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting. And besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way. But you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really, really like talking to your clients. Like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Yeah, not interested. I'd like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Grab the bucket. Quick, a beer! Okay. Here.
Thanks now. Boom!
Why did you break the glass?
I made breakfast! Get it? Because you made the drink fast, and I broke it, and...
Go.
Tough crowd.
Suddenly I understand the hate for puns.
Hey, Batrender.
Yeah?
Your job is a funny name.
You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night.
Yeah, she drank a bottle before coming here.
Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcoholic tolerance level.
Brother, I want to make a toast to my good friend, the robot here. Probably the only person, robot thing, that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! Then give me one, bin trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one.
Alright.
That's what I did wrong. Alright, cheers! I said cheers!
Cheers. Cheers.
Good! Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. Seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. Ahem. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person. I'm drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. It's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods? Like that weird balloon fish thing. Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all.
Fair enough. But see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say hellfire.
Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilum always sounds too feminine. Okay, then, what manner of piece of scrap are you?
You don't know.
Never cared, but now I'm curious.
Oh, well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DTO1D, a social development.
Is that like the DFC-72s?
No.
DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work with women. You must be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you were born. You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams.
I know. I'm already doing it.
Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of the ADM law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't hit the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat.
Lilum can sweat?
Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots... Lilum. I meant Lilum.
They should be able to marry dogs too. Trender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed, or are now allowed to marry women, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of a 7-year-old, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. Also, she was talking about Dorothy, by the way. Another Lilim. So, yeah. Wait. Why does this go on forever? Sheesh. Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore. You get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. Absolutely. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try to picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit? As in, a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless. But I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weakness humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. But that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. Or bet that way. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go sleep in the car. We are almost done here. Thank you. But, Mom! Go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready. If you'll excuse me. Good luck. Hey. We're closing. Damn it! Well, everyone's safe in a cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too? Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you. And please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yup. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back. Or that we're still here when they come, or want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months, which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map. Cool. That's the end of that. I'm tired after that. And hungry. I need to go eat something. Jesus. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Do I want to raid someone? We'll see. Let me see who we got. Dee Dee. Yeah, I can give Dee Dee some love. Oh, he's playing Blue Prince. Nice. Got Ewo there. Oh, hey, Ken Ashford. Yeah, so let's go say hi to Dee Dee, hit him with a moon raid, tell him hi and all that. Yeah. Thank you everyone very much for watching. I do appreciate all the views and everything. Goat, it's always a pleasure to see you and talk with you. I enjoy it so much. Highlight of my streams. But yeah. Alright, start the raid. Okay, bye.